Hey gamers, today we're looking at the big box edition of Isle of Skye. Let's check it out. How the game starts is each player has their own little player shield. They'll start with their own castle of their color and put it down here. It has a little 5 coin on there, which is what you will start with, 5 coins. You'll get this 50 and 100 point tracker. You'll have this little axe token. First player gets the bagpipes. You'll have the round marker here. You'll shuffle through these little door tiles and place out 4 here. These are the different ways that each game will be different. They'll be scoring differently each game. You'll have your little score marker right here at 0. And if you're playing with the expansions, you'll have the little corner pieces set out somewhere and the little Stonehenge set out as well with these druid tiles shuffled and laid out here, and then some of the special ability powers up there. The game is very simple. What you're doing is each player is digging through this bag of tiles here, and they're just going to select 3. They don't look into the bag, they just select 3. Now behind my player board, I'm going to look at each 3 of these, and I'm going to decide which one I want to axe, meaning get rid of. So behind my player shield, if it was behind my player shield here, I've got to decide which one of these do I want to get rid of. And let's say it's this one here. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to axe. Now the other 2, I got to make another decision. How much am I going to set the price for these? Now this is something that other players can buy from me, or if they don't buy from me, I will buy for that amount. So I could put $2 here, $1 here. Now it's important to have some money left over so that you can buy other people's tiles as well. So once this is over, I reveal. The other players reveal what their prices would be. So for instance, let's say another player over here had these 3 tiles. They had decided to axe this one. As I axe this one, we take all the X tiles. Those are out of the game there. And then this person said, I'm going to put 3 and 1 there, okay? So I only have 2 left. So if it's my turn, since I'm going first in player order, I get to select if I want to buy any ones. I can buy as much as I have money for, but you see, I don't have $3. I can't buy that one. I could buy that one for 1 if I wanted, and maybe I do. So I pay this player 1 gold coin. Now he takes them both, and I take the tile, and I place them out. Now when I'm done buying, then the second player and the third player and fourth player and so on and so forth all buy. Yeah, let's say someone bought this one from me. Okay, so I keep that 2, plus I made an additional 2 because that other player gave me those 2. So now, hey, I got 5 coins. Now I got to buy this one. No one wanted this one, so I bought it myself for 1. And now these are the 2 tiles that I'm going to place out. And so, of course, you got to place them in regular placement, roads matching roads. As long as the barrel connects to a road that connects to the castle, it will count as extra. Well, this one's victory points, but sometimes barrels can also count as coin. Here's one that counts as coin. If I connected the 2 here, then that would make it 1 extra coin, which would, oh, I'm sorry, with my castle here. There you go, have to connect to my castle, which would mean at the next round, I would get 1 more income. And all roads can lead to the castle, and as many roads as you can connect with these $ barrels, that's going to increase your income every round. But sometimes when you're completing stuff like that, you're doing different things to get different victory points here. Obviously, everything must match there because there are different ways to score. Once everyone has set their tiles, then we go to point scoring. And here, as you see, it's different every round. It's either A, B, or A and C, or B and D, or D, A and C, or D, B, C. It'll tell you they're on the board. Now, each one of these tiles are kind of self-explanatory. If you don't know what they mean, you can check the rule book. It tells you what each one means. But then you will score both of those and then move to the second round. Now in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round, whoever is last place will get extra coin, money, kind of a catch-up mechanism there to help them out. And throughout the game, you're building out your resources. Now, at the end of the game, once you hit the 3rd round, then everyone's going to cash in $5 for an extra victory point. Whoever has the most victory points wins. A tie is broken by whoever has the most leftover money. Now, with the expansion, with the Druid expansion, you're bringing out this thing here, and after everyone is bid, you have an option of buying another tile. And how this works is, you take the number on the stone and add it by the number on the board here. So 6 plus 4 is $4. 0 plus 3 is $3. 0 plus 2, 0 plus 1, 5 plus 0, you know. So you can buy any of these in player order again and buy another one. So let's see, I had 5 left. Let's say I go ahead and buy this one too. And so now I can add this one over to my list. I don't know where I'd put it though, but I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't buy this one. Probably buy something like this maybe. Well, that doesn't really fit either. Anyway, you're just gonna, I'd buy one of those. Or, as it says here, I can pay $5, draw 2 tiles out of the bag, and keep one and play it. So maybe that's what I do. Anyway, this is optional. Now, to get one of these little extra ability cards, and the rule book tells you what each one is. Some of them, you're paying less money to someone when you purchase something, so -2 or -1, or here you're paying two coins to draw 3 out of the bag and keep 1 and put the other 2 back in. So different powers here, and like I said, if I bought this one, maybe this is the one I buy for 2 coins, that would give me that tile, which would give me that optional ability each round. So you can have the option to buy one additional tile after that. It just helps you build out your property and go through the tiles more. That is the little Stonehenge Druid expansion. The other expansion is this little expansion of corners. You can grab one for free every round. And what would happen, let's say that I had something, I don't know, like this right here, and I wanted to buy a corner. Well, you got to get it with its flip side like that, with the arrow facing like that. So then I put it here, let's say. All right. And then if I eventually connect it to both corners, I flip it over and it becomes even a more powerful action. So in this case, instead of making 1 coin, I can make actually 2 money per round. Now you want to play it right, and all these are different. This is like a little cottage, which can give you victory points, or a cottage, sheep, and bull, which can also give you victory points in the game. There are a lot of in-game cards, in-game tokens like this one. It says, hey, at the end of the game, for every 2 ships, you will get a victory point. So you want to add that up too in your game. But these are corners. Like I said, you only take 1 per round, but when you surround it on both sides, you flip it over for more powerful icons that can give you victory points in the game. And that's Isle of Skye. Final thoughts. What do I think about the game? Wow. This is one on Board Game Geek. I do pay attention to the You May Also Like. And I comb through it. I see this one a lot, and I'm like, I'm not into tile games. Well, Carcassonne has changed my mind. I'm open to a few more tile games. And I'm so glad I got this. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. It's great. I like Carcassonne a little better, but Isle of Skye, it's quick, it's easy to learn, it is hard and difficult. At times, I was looking at icons and not looking at the map. I need to look at your map. Some of them reward you for most completed mountains. And that's another thing. Every time we play the game, the strategy has been different. Certain tiles that we loathed getting because they didn't give us victory points the last game, we were begging for the next game because the tiles were, the way to score is different. Endless possibilities to play. I would always play with the Druid expansion. You can play with all 3. Corners, we didn't use that much. It's just hard for me, at least, to figure out planning. And then everyone else, I think they just forgot they were there. I grabbed maybe 1 in the entire in both games we played. But I will say the Stonehenge one, get it every time. Get it every time. We all bought. People were paying for the draw 2, pick 1. They love that one. I had just about every power in the game at the end of it all. But of course, it led to poor planning, which made me lose the game, which I love. So you got to pay attention to the different types of tiles and how they would fit on your board and how you would place them to maximize the most points. This game, super simple actions, super simple to follow, but very difficult decisions. You really got to plan out what you want your land to look like to score the most points. And that, my friends, I love it. This is a keeper. All right, gamers, that's it for now. Until next time, you know what to do. Game on!